Hey, good evening, folks. Welcome to the Let's Go Fishing Show. I've got a special guest with me tonight, Mr. Craig Witt. Craig, good to have you, man.
Thank you, Steve.
Yes, sir. I'm going to tell you just a little bit about Craig, but I'm going to let him tell about Craig because he can do a better job at it than I can. But anyway, Craig's here to tell us about the Riverside Sportsman's Expo, and I've got a couple of little things I've got to do. I want to say hello to my dad, and I want to say hello to Bill and Polly up there in Clinton. And folks, Bill is he's about 85%. He told me this afternoon of getting back on his feet and getting ready to go back fishing. He said he's doing a whole lot better. So we're sure glad to hear that. And we're going to try to get him back on the water in a few days. And a special friend of mine, he had the dish and he went back to cable just so he could get the show. Max Stubbs and Dottie, I know y'all watching, and I appreciate you doing that, and I just had to let the secret out that you had to get back on the cable so you could watch us. But anyway, we've got some good things going on now. The number one thing here right quick, Craig's got 5 tickets to get into the expo, and when you call in, the first 5 callers calls in is going to get a free ticket to get in, and all I need from you is your name, and you can pick your ticket up at the church office.
Yes, sir.
The day of the show, day of the expo, and get in free. So, Craig, I'm turning it over to you.
Well, thank you again for having us, and we're really excited about our Riverside Sportsman Expo, which is on Saturday, February 27th, and we're praying for a beautiful day like we've had the last couple of years, and we've got a real treat this year. We've got America's favorite fisherman, Jimmy Houston, the gentleman that loves to kiss the fish.
Yep.
And Jimmy's such a wonderful person. I've had the opportunity to spend a lot of time with Jimmy over the last few years. We've turkey hunted in Texas together, and he's just a great guy. He's, as people know, he's probably one of the hardest working outdoorsmen, I believe, in the industry. Jimmy's 72 years old. You wouldn't believe that, looking at him and watching him. But he is on the road nonstop, still fishing competitively in the, I believe, the FLW, and so just always at it on the road. But we're really excited about having him here this year to be with us as our special guest, and that's just really one part of the evening of the day is Jimmy being here. He'll be here to sign autographs. He loves being with the kids and just hanging out with them. So he'll be there that on the 27th. He'll be sharing a little bit with the crowd that evening, right after the dinner.
Yeah.
And we'll have a great dinner as always. So, but we're really excited about the expo. That's a neat part of this event. It has grown over the last couple of years. I've noticed in the last couple of weeks we've had people calling, asking to come and be a part of it. So, that's always a good thing.
It is. Yeah, you're usually calling them. But that is a gauge of how great a show you guys put on, Craig, is now, people's calling you wanting in.
That's exactly right. We're really excited. We got a lot of new exhibitors here this year, from new taxidermists to just local fishing and hunting exhibitors, guys that make their own lures and bait, and so we're really excited about it, and got a lot of things planned that afternoon for not just the adults, but this year we're working on putting together an opportunity where the kids can fish in a little tank, and we're really excited about that. We got some champion Labrador retrievers that will be there that day. We'll be doing demonstrations with the trainers, and so we're really excited about that. We got skeet shooting for anybody that wants to do that, and so it's just going to be a great day. 4-wheelers, boats, trucks. If you like that, it's the place to be on Saturday, February 27th.
I agree. I've been fortunate to make the last 2 shows, and I definitely want to try to make this one. And man, I enjoyed it. I mean, just had a ball up there, and it's all a good place to be, and just a lot of stuff. You guys just got a little bit of and sometimes a whole lot of everything.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we're really excited too this year. We did last year. had a group out of Florida that came up, and they bring a huge display of deer, mounted deer, and it's just a beautiful display. This coming year they're coming back, but it's a whole nother display that they had, and you probably saw them last year.
I did. It almost made me think about giving up my fishing rod. I said almost now.
Yes, sir.
They were actually awesome, and I even filmed some of it there. The grandson and I walked around, and it was just magnificent mounts, awesome deers, antlers and stuff. I mean, they were just beautiful setup. Like
I said, this day is it's for adults, it's for the children. It's a great time. If you have a young son or daughter, it's going to be a great afternoon just of fellowship with other outdoorsmen. Mm-hmm. We have people drive from across several counties to be here that day, and so like I said, we're excited again about having Jimmy Houston here with us, and also that night we've got thousands and thousands of dollars worth of door prizes to give away, and we've got some really nice prizes this year.
Right. Man, last year I couldn't believe it. It looked like Christmas up there on the stage. I'm telling you, with all the prizes that people had donated and stuff, and to be given away. So, folks, I'm going to tell you, and let Craig finish up, but the thing is awesome, and if you missed it, you need to get there this time and look and see what's going on, and I don't think you'll miss another one.
I'll tell you one thing about it. The expo begins around 2 o'clock. Like I said, I think we've already got over 30-something exhibitors committed to be there this year with us. We have, like I said, the expo will be at 2. Again, there's opportunities to do other things throughout the afternoon. Dinner will begin around 5 o'clock. Then Jimmy will speak right after dinner. And again, tickets are just $10 per person. It's a very inexpensive way of just having a great afternoon with your family and friends. Again, this is open up to anybody that wants to come. I know we have ladies that come also, and so we'll open it up for them to come. And so, again, we just really appreciate y'all helping us get the word out about it. We do have a limited number of tickets available because in preparation, so we want to encourage our folks to call the church office there at Second Baptist Church Clinton, or they can go on our website and they can order tickets online there on our website. So just wanted to share that information also.
All right, that sounds good. I tell you what, Herschel, I know you're listening, and viewers, we have I think last week we showed the brochure, and we'll put that up on the screen here after a while and before we break tonight, and after we get these 5 call-ins, and remind everybody about what they can do to get tickets.
Yeah, just call the church office, stop by the church office, or go on our website, www.secondbaptistchurch.org, and you can order your tickets online, and they'll be waiting for you that day there at the event. And so this is a great day. We're praying for a great weather, and got a lot of great things. It's just going to be a great day, and I'm really excited about Jimmy Houston being here. Again, Jimmy's a legend in the outdoor industry, and again, as I said earlier, if you talk to any of these guys, he is one of the hardest working guys in that industry. Mm-hmm. He's on the road, speaking, traveling, fishing competitively, week in and week out, and so we're really excited about him being here. It's a great honor to have him come to here to Anderson County.
Right. You can't. He's just a heck of a guy. I actually got to when we had the fishing show over in Knoxville there a few weeks back. He came walking through where I was at there with Reynolds Racing and Marine, and I got to interview him.
Okay.
These you don't pass up a chance to get in front of the camera.
No.
So he was headed home, and he took a few minutes, and I thanked him for that, and talked to him just a minute about East Tennessee fishing and that kind of thing. So he's a heck of a guy, and I appreciate him letting me interview him up there the other day. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him again.
It's going to be a great day, and again, we appreciate y'all letting us come and just share about it, and we hope that this continues to build each year and grow, and hopefully add new things each year to make it even a better show time for our folks and in our community. This is all about our community. It's a great way for our exhibitors to come in. We don't charge any of our exhibitors anything. It's free for them. This is a great way to get the word out about their business, and it's just always great to see them all come together, work together, and like I said, we do still have a few spots open for some exhibitors, so if there is a few that they can call the church office, and we'll be glad to help them with that.
All right, viewers, you guys, that's a sponsor of this show, and you want to participate in this thing, give them a call, and let's get up there. I'm planning on setting up, myself and Willie Word are going to share a spot with the East Tennessee Sportsman's Association, try to get some members signed up, and I'll have a list of my sponsors up there, because Craig asked me when he got here how long we'd been doing the show, and we're working on our 4th year.
That's great. Congratulations.
And thank you. I like I say before, folks, I couldn't do it without my sponsors, and they're going to, be up there. I'll have some posters up with all of them listed, and so that you can see them and who they are and that kind of thing. You can't do stuff like this without them, Craig.
No, you're exactly right.
And you just can't do it. And I love doing it, and I love having them sponsors with me, and try to promote them every way that I can. Exactly. And so that's kind of what we're going to do, and look forward to seeing everybody up there. Now, listen, folks, we're going to. Have you got everything said you need to say? You think?
I think we're good. We just look forward to seeing everybody on the 27th of February.
Okay. Now, right quick, before we go to commercial break, don't forget to call in here. When we get back, the phones are on. You can call in and get these 5 tickets. And if somebody doesn't call in, then I'm going to return them to him. He can sell them up there at the expo. So, Craig, it's been great having you.
Hey, thank you. Thank you for having us.
You're quite welcome. I told him as long as I was doing this show, when it got time to do the expo, he was more than welcome, folks. I'll just tell you that. So Herschel, take us to commercial break. All right, there's the flyer.
Well, hey, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Country Fresh Foods. You may not know the name, but you definitely know the taste. Our homemade fudge is shipped all over the country. Its quality is unmatched, and it's made right here in Oliver Springs. But you don't have to travel all over to enjoy it. You can get it right here at our retail store. Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts. The highest quality fudge in a countless variety of flavors. And we also carry a variety of candy and unique gifts for you to enjoy. Come enjoy the taste you have loved for years at Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts in Oliver Springs, a division of Country Fresh Foods.
Rodney and Kay Harback invite everyone to come on over to Roan Street Grill to experience a pleasant dining experience with them. Rodney knows how important it is to get folks back to work after lunch, so they have a speedy lunch at Roan Street Grill. They will get you in and get you out. Every day they have a special at lunch or order off the menu. So go visit the fine folks at Roan Street Grill. Call them at 865-285-6025. That's Roan Street Grill, across from Jerry Duncan Ford in Harriman. Call them at 865-285-6025.
All right, folks, we're back. I guess the little TV looks kind of blurry, but I don't know. Okay, we do have a little yeah, Herschel's poking us in. Mike and I are getting a little look at kind of what we're looking at, but Mike, I could be a little focused out, but I need my sponsors to be clear. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What you mean?
But anyway,
age kind of does that to you.
Yeah. Folks, we've just had an awesome time here and with Craig. So if you want to get one of these free tickets, give us a buzz over here, and we'll get your name on the list. All I need is your name, and I'll turn them into the church house up there at the office, and then you can go by and pick your ticket up on the way into the show. But we're going to have a little bit of fishing film, and I'm going to tell you what, it's some we showed last week, but the Lady Vols were playing last week when we were trying to do the show, so I'm hoping some of you folks that didn't get to see it last week is there to see it tonight. It's Bill and I were on Norse, and we had some nice fish, Mike.
Oh, man.
Sure did. Yeah, and we even showed some of Mike's crappie fishing last week. But we got, a lot of things going on. I will tell you this. They had Well, I tell you, yeah, they had a tournament on North last Saturday, and they had 12 boats in it, and they weighed in 158 pounds of fish, Mike. Now, I'm sure there's a few, probably some largemouth thrown in there, but from what I heard, most of them was smallmouth.
Oh, man.
Yeah, had 3 boats. First place was Aaron Mack with 2085, I think, and BJ and Billy had second place with 2045, or maybe in 2080 and 2045, and then the third place guy had 2030 in a 12-boat tournament. Now, folks, you know, Norris is it's doing good right now. The fish are healthy and all that kind of stuff, but that's some pretty good weights. That's a little over 12-pound average, Mike, per boat. You see,
yes,
when you take 158 divided by the 12 there, you know, I think it comes a little over 12 pounds, close to 13 pounds a boat. And Chuck's, I've seen 13 pounds win a lot of tournaments up there.
you ain't kidding.
So some pretty good fishing going on up there right now, and we got tournament season just coming right. I mean, it's right here knocking on the door, Mike, and we're not even ready.
You got that right.
Yeah, we're not even ready. So you know, that's kind of what's going on. I tell you what, let's go to that film, Herschel, and then we'll come back and talk more about the fishing and tournaments and what else is going on. Folks, old Bill and I, my fishing buddy here, we're here on North Lake on Thursday morning, and it's fogged in. We can see to get out, can't we, Bill?
That's right, son. We know enough about it here. We can watch the ridges and get out, okay?
That's right. Bill had a real good trip up here Monday and a decent trip yesterday, and we're going to go out here and see if we can find these fish, Bill.
That's right, son. I've had Monday was a fantastic day, and yesterday wasn't no bad day at all. So we're looking forward to today. It ought to be another fantastic day today.
All right, folks. Remember my sponsors. Let them know you appreciate them sponsoring the show, and we'll get back with you in a little bit. All right, folks. Our old Bill's got a nice fish, another. Oh, man. Yeah, boy, Bill. Got him, buddy.
All right, old buddy.
Yes, sir. Yeah, buddy.
It don't matter what color they are. I'll tell you what, if you get to find fish, it don't matter whether they're brown or white or what. They'll bite it.
I agree, Bill.
They really will.
Boy, that's a nice one. Man,
It sure is. Boy, look at that color.
Yes, pretty, ain't he, Bill?
I'm telling you the truth, son. They're the prettiest color. Of course, this here clear water's got a lot to do with that, you know.
Yes, sir. It sure has, buddy. Sure has.
Yes, sir, buddy.
All right, Bill. Get him off and let's get you another one, bud.
Look at that, buddy.
Yes, sir. Boy, that's
Yes,
a
sir.
pretty fish. I'm telling you today, he's all right. Good deal. All right, Bill. That's good. All right, folks. Old Bill's got another fish on right here now.
He's crackerjack, son. I didn't see him out there.
Oh, man. Live boy. I want good.
Oh,
It's
look
good.
at that. He's black.
Woo-hoo. Hold on. Let me get the net.
Yes, sir.
Whoa, man. Live. He's pretty, ain't he?
That color, son.
Yes, sir, buddy. Got him, Bill.
Look at that. Look at that, man. I'm telling you.
Buddy, I want you to look there, man. That's a dandy, ain't he, son?
I mean, I ain't mine now. Son, ain't here.
Yeah.
Look at that
I
color
know.
on that fish.
Yes, sir, buddy.
Huh?
Whew. That's gone,
Tell
Bill.
you, that's a good fish, too, buddy.
That's a good fish,
I mean,
Bill.
that's a dandy. That's between 4 and 5 there.
Yes, sir, buddy. That's a pretty fish, man. I tell you, Bill. Golly,
Look at that
bud.
belly.
I see you, buddy. He's healthy now. He sure is. All right. Let's get him unhooked, though, buddy.
Let me get him here.
All right, son. That's a nice one.
Sure is.
You've done good there.
Okay, old buddy. Yes, sir.
Man, I tell you what, that's a
Feel
nice
that.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, buddy. Shoot, I reckon, Bill. That's gone. Yes, sir, man. Back in the water, old buddy. Yeah, buddy. There he goes. That come, Bill. That's a nice one. I believe it's a drum. Boys, we got it. I want you to look. I'm going to try to get this thing in.
Son, I thought it.
Man,
I had me a big old.
I'm looking for the flash, Bill. I see him down there now. Golly, bum, that's a big old drum. Woo, woo. Man, I ain't got him there. He is a little faint of him there now. Golly, bum.
I gotta have my bait.
I want you to look there, folks. What a drum. Let me get the net.
What a fish.
I see him, buddy.
I mean,
Golly, bum.
that in the net.
Oh, that net ain't gonna be no good for that, is it?
I got to have that little
But bait,
jig right
yeah, I
there.
gotta have the jig back. Let me get my gloves off and I'll see if I can get him loose. But I want to get a
I'm telling
picture.
you the honest truth.
Goodness
What
gracious.
about that? He's playing dead right now. He's
Yeah,
been wore out. Son
he
of a
sure
gun.
is. He sure is. All right, I'm gonna quit filming till I get him off the line.
Yeah.
Folks, Bill's got a dandy fish on right here. I mean a dandy. Oh, buddy. Golly, bud. Yeah, boy. I missed him.
He don't want to give up.
No. Come here, buddy. Come here. Head first. Got you, old boy.
Oh, I got you now there, old buddy.
Son of a gun, Bill.
Yes, sir.
Man. Yeah, boy.
Let me get him out here.
All right, you got him now then, buddy.
Wow, son, look here. Look at that.
Boy, I tell you what, that fish there, look how, man, looks like a brother to that other, ain't it, Bill?
Yes, sir.
Dad gone,
sir.
man, that's a pretty fish.
Boy, it is, ain't it, son?
Yes, sir, buddy.
He is a cracker jack.
All right, buddy, I'll put him back in
Put
for
him
you.
back in there for
Get you another, man.
I thought I'd get another.
Yes, sir. All right, man, that gone. All right, folks, that Bill, my camera was trying to mess. I guess it's cold, Bill.
It's like us, son. We ain't hardly froze up, but don't like much of doing it.
Yeah, it didn't want to come on, and oh yeah,
Oh,
boy,
ain't
that's
pretty.
bud, that's a nice one, Bill. Sure is, bud. That's a dandy.
Sorry, old buddy.
All right, buddy, back in the water with him, Bill.
Okay, old buddy.
Good deal. I'll lay him in
Let me
there.
put him in there.
Yeah, I tried to get the camera going where I could film him while he's doing all that jumping, and it didn't want to go.
It finally worked, though, didn't it?
Yeah, it finally worked. Time, Bill.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy. Got another one on here, folks. Oh yeah, yeah, boy.
There he is. That's a dandy too, son.
Yes, sir.
Look here. Look at that.
Oh man.
Look at it. Look at it, son. Look at it.
Yeah, boy.
Look here. Here it
Oh
comes.
man. Boy, that is a good fish. That's
All
gone,
right, old
son.
buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Look at him down there in that water. Golly, bud.
Is he a dandy?
Yeah, buddy. He sure is. He's a dandy in the net too. Yes, sir, buddy.
Yes, sir.
All right, son. Golly, bud.
Look at that, son. Oh, what flies are coming on.
Boy, that's a good fish, Bill. That's another good one.
Son.
Buddy, I'm telling you, he's 4.5 pounds. I tell you what,
Sir,
that's a
I
nice
see
one.
every bit of it.
Boy, that's good, Bill.
That's 48.
Yeah, man. Get another one.
Okay.
All right, folks. Old Bill's got another big smallmouth. And what do you think, Billy?
Oh, son, I tell you right now, he's heavy and fat.
Heavy and fat. Boy, he sure
Sir,
is a pretty.
Heavy and fat.
Yes, sir. Man, that's one of them 19 inchers, every
Right,
bit of it, ain't it?
Exactly right.
All
19,
right.
he's 19, a good 19, maybe 20.
Yeah. All right, buddy. I'll get him
All
back
right,
in the water
put him
for
back
you.
in there for me, buddy.
All right, son. Yes, sir. Good job, buddy. Oh, took off. All right, folks, the sun has set, and I don't know, we're going to make another. All right, folks. Huh? Oh, man. Dadgummit, Bill. I'm just fixing to get him away out there. Those folks, Bill had on a good fish right there, and the son of a gun come up and boiled water and got off. So we'll try it again here for a few more minutes, Bill. We should have brought her black lights.
Yeah, ain't no lie. Oh, buddy.
All right.
Throw the black light.
Yeah. All right, folks. Bill's made about 3 casts here and got another one hooked. We're thinking about going home and getting her black lights. Oh, yeah.
Wow, there.
Yeah, buddy. He's getting wild now, ain't he, Bill? Man, that's
Wow.
yeah, boy.
He's like a wild Indian.
Yeah, I've got
Yes, sir, old buddy.
All right, man. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh,
There
son.
ain't nothing wrong with that, Bill.
No, sir.
Uh,
I see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, buddy.
yes, sir. Can you get him?
Yeah, it's
You need the pliers? Oh, look how healthy that dang fish is.
Let me see, get a little slack.
Okay.
I've already had it loose once. And
All right.
there it is.
Got him, buddy.
Look at here.
Yes, sir, man.
There, old buddy.
Boy, pretty fish, Bill.
Pretty fish.
Yes,
pretty
sir,
fish.
buddy.
Yes.
All right, man. I'll throw him back in for
Yeah,
you.
put him back in there, son. Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Yes, sir.
Head first, and he's gone. All right, let's get another one. Folks, 3 casts later, Bill's got another one on right here.
Good fish.
It's a good fish, he said. Oh, man. I don't know what's going on, but we're going to find out. Here he comes. He's coming to the surface. Oh, yeah. Yeah, boy. Yes, sir, man. Yeah, buddy. Oh, Bill. Oh, come on out, mother boat. Oh, yeah, man. There he is. There he is. Golly, bum. Look yonder. What a fish. Oh, got him. Buddy, I tell you what we're going to do, Bill. We're going to sleep till 1 o'clock tomorrow and get up here just about 3:30. We'll bring her heater and her black lights, and we'll just have a ball. What do you think?
Hey, look at that.
Buddy, I'm telling you. Yes, sir, buddy. Golly, bum.
Done the same thing last night.
Yeah. Golly, bum. Well, the water's so dang clear that they're just staying hid, and they not getting out, folks. That's just bottom line.
Ain't got the rods up yet, have you?
No, go ahead and make you another cast.
Here you go, son.
All right, bud.
Sticking out of
All
that
right.
nose
Yeah,
right,
old
son.
Bill's got her first fish. Bill, I ain't got the dip net out either.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I got him, Mo. I got him. I got
I'll
him,
tell
buddy.
you, old buddy. Yes, sir. Look at here. He's been a crawdad.
He
Look
sure.
at that belly.
Yes, sir, buddy.
He got mud in the belly, old buddy.
All right. That's a nice little fish right there. He ain't
Nice
18
little
inches, but he's a good one.
Him been a crawdad, no, son. He sure has.
All right, Bill, I'll get the net out.
Oh, yeah. Shoot for you. I know.
All right, folks, Bill's got another loan right here. He ain't big, but he's pretty, Bill. Hey, buddy. He ain't great big, but he's pretty.
He's pretty. I guarantee everyone's catch is pretty.
Yes, sir, buddy. They are. It don't matter how big or how little they are. They're still pretty, ain't they, buddy? Sure are. Let me get that bait out of his mouth.
Here we get that out right
There you go.
here, son.
You got him, buddy.
Got you.
Hard to handle them toothy rascals with them gloves on,
I
ain't it,
know
Bill?
it, yeah. Boy, it hooked right where he's supposed to. Right up the top.
Yes, sir, old buddy. All right, Bill.
Hey, he got a little mud in his belly, too.
Yeah, he's been down there scrubbing
Down
around.
there in them rocks.
Yes, sir, buddy.
Crawdad.
All right, back in the water. Yeah. And sure, I want you to know I do have my life jacket on, even though I'm not on camera. Bill, you'll vouch for me, won't you?
Yeah, sure. Just quit arguing with us now.
All right, folks. Old Bill's got a good fish on right here. Right here.
Come up.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him, Bill. I want to get the net, too. Oh, yeah, man. I see him down there. That's a nice one, buddy. Oh, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's headed for the trolling motor, wasn't
That's why he.
he?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Oh, man. Look there, how pretty. Golly, bum, what a fish. Yes, sir. Oh, got him.
Oh, son, look what a fish.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes,
Man. Your boy,
Look
you got
what I
him.
feel.
Golly, bum, that's a nice one, Bill.
Buddy, I ain't kidding you, son. He is a cracker jack.
Yeah, buddy.
Look at that.
Man, just barely was hooked, wasn't
Oh, son.
he? If he'd have got any slack, he'd have been gone, Bill.
Yes, sir, he would have.
Yeah, man, that's a nice fish.
That is a nice one.
Yes, sir, buddy. All right, man, I'll put him back in for you.
Put him back in there, old buddy.
Dang, gone, boy, that's a nice fish right there, Bill. All right. Take off, old. All right, you wet me, you rascal, you.
Gone, huh?
Yes, sir, man. Boy, that's a nice one. All right, folks, old Bill's got another good fish on here, Bill. Oh, yeah, man. I see him there, buddy, dancing all up. Yeah, uh-huh. He's wanting to go everywhere but where we want him to go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Let me see if I can get him up. Oh, yeah. There he is. There he is, buddy. Oh, son! Oh, man!
Yes, sir.
Boy, man, look at that son of a gun. Dad's gumming. Watch him curl his tail up there.
Yeah.
There he is, Bill. Oh, buddy. Shoot, buddy. Whoa, son. I tell you what. Yeah, that's
You a
one of
nice
them.
one?
Yes, sir. He's a nice one, buddy. That fish is heavy.
All right, old buddy.
Buddy, that's a pretty fish. That fish
Sure
is
is, ain't he? Watch him curl that tail. He
Yeah.
wants to let you know he's a fighter.
fighter. That's right. Shoot, he's that fish there's probably, I don't know if he's 21, but he won't miss it by much.
No, he won't. He
Buddy.
won't miss it much.
He's a dandy. I'm
Yes,
telling
sir.
you that right now. Yes, sir. All right, you try to get him unhooked, and I'll put him back in the water.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, man.
that's just right there.
Yeah, just skin hooked him right there,
Yeah,
just right.
he just skin hooked.
Yeah, man. Shoot, far.
We hit it good.
Yeah, boy.
Let me
Here
have
them
pliers
things.
on.
Right there they go, bud. Yeah,
That's right.
son of a gun.
Open your mouth.
There you. Oh yeah.
That's that,
Oh, buddy. Boy, that come here, big boy. Man, that's a chunk, Bill.
Yes, sir. He's a dandy.
All right, buddy. Back in the water he goes. There it is. There you go. Now, folks, here's what the deal is. These dadgum fish, this water's clear. We caught 4 good fish yesterday afternoon and missed another big one after the sun went down. So we're doing the same thing this afternoon. We're going to give them a shot here. That's the sun's down. That's the first bite we've had since
Sun went down.
sun went down, and we're going to see if we can get 3 or 4 more here right quick. All right. All right, folks. Our Mike's got a good crappie right there. Mike and I are down here on Watts Bar. You know, the lake's back full after all the rain and stuff, and we've just kind of got into them here now. That's just a keeper, Mike. Just a keeper. You're going to have to do better than that. So remember the sponsors, folks, and let's go fishing. We're going to see what we can come up with and find these crappie here. Since this water's come up like it has, got a little color to it down here in the middle of the lake. We put in at Bayside or Blue Springs, and so we're going to see if we can find a few here. See you, bud. All right, folks. Old Mike's got another good crappie. That's a lot better than that first one, Mike.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah, we'd take about a dozen of them. Yeah, or more. Sure will. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You even saved your minnow, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's cheating, though. You should have let that fish had it.
Huh.
All right, good deal. All right, Mike got another big crappie there.
Yeah. Hanging right on the side of that ledge right there.
Hanging on the side of the ledge, he said.
Nice crappie.
Yeah, sure is, Mike. Get my glove off here where I can get him in the box. All right, got him. Good deal. Okey-dokey. Mike, that ain't no crappie.
Oh, he's a little bit bigger than crappie.
Yeah,
Rockfish.
a little old rockfish, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure is. Get him back in the water before he dies on us.
Hope he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve found him another crappie there. Kind of slow, few and far between, but there's some nice ones.
Yeah.
All right. Get that in the box. Then get back after it.
All right, Mike's got a keeper crappie there. There the boy, Mike. Another. All right, Mike's got another. Oh, man. Hey, buddy. Golly, bud. Yeah. Throw your marker out, Mike. Man. That's a big one. All right, good job, bud.
All right, Steve found him a good crappie there. Yeah, that's a little crappie.
Mike,
Right.
real light. I mean,
Real light, too.
yes, real light.
That's the way we like it. Okay.
All right, folks, we're back there, Mike. It's old Bill's not here with me to talk about that smallmouth fishing, Mike, but I'm gonna try to do the best I can with it. Caught some nice fish, folks. You know, I think I might have told you all Bill was up there Monday and Tuesday, and then I took him back up there Thursday and Friday, and I believe we might have overdone it a little bit, Mike. But Bill's getting better, and he's ready to go, chomping at the bits. He's done planning a trip to Dale Hollow, and I talked to Mike Jolly night before last, biologist out there in Region 3, and he was telling me about the catching some fish at Dale Hollow right now. It's just the key to it out there is staying on the lake when when the wind's not blowing. Being there and be ready. You might get the fish 2 hours, and then you get run off and come in, and then go back 2 hours later and fish another 2 hours. Just all about the wind. But they are catching some nice fish out there right now. Bill's wanting to go back, and they're catching some nice fish on Norris, and it's the same situation up there. If you can stand the cold and stay out of the wind, Mike, you can catch them.
Catch them, too.
And
did Jolly say anything about the rumor on the big?
Oh yeah, he said that was a hoax.
Well, that was definitely a hoax.
Yeah. We had a rumor of a 16-pound largemouth caught on Chickamauga, and anyway, it turned out to be a hoax. So, which would have been a new state record, and it was a couple of days after the fact that Mike got to call me back because he was out of the office, but he said it was a hoax. So, some way or another, it came in like a storm, Mike.
Oh, I guarantee.
Yeah, like a hurricane.
Guarantee.
It come in and went quick. So, but anyway, back to the film. Bill and I were fishing, catch them on higher flies, 3 or 4 different colors. And like I said there at the end of that first day, we caught, or the end of the second day, we were up there. Caught 4 and missed another big one from the time the sun went behind the ridge. Just bam, bam, bam. I mean, Bill had them on just every other cast seemed like. So, and then Mike and I were up there Sunday afternoon, and we caught one good 4.5, 5-pound fish. A nice one, but the thing I wanted to tell y'all about was, Mike, I'll show that film next week, but we had zebra mussels all over your hooks, Mike.
Yeah, sure did. Sure did. Out the spoon, every time I drop it to the bottom, seemed like they'd jump on it.
Yeah, I did, buddy. So I filmed them, attached to his hooks, and
sometimes 2 or 3 of them.
Sometimes there's a cluster of them there once, and so yeah, they're there, and we contributed that to the reason the water's so clear up there right now, and that kind of thing. But going right along, moving on, don't have a whole lot of time left, but we do have 15 or 20 minutes. The crappie, Mike, it's just going to. They ought to be getting better if we get the water settled back down there on Watts Bar. I don't know if I hadn't been down there by there in a few days. Is it going back down, or is it still full?
Slowly going back down, from what I know of it. But the main thing is it's clearing up there in the Emory. I don't know how long it's going to take the main river to clear up.
Mm-hmm.
It was just getting good whenever it muddied up again. So
Yeah.
We can get it cleared up. I think there'll be some real crappie fishing going on down there again.
Yeah. Speaking of that, a gentleman pulled in to my driveway. I met him on the road, and he followed me to my house and pulled in, and he was questioning me about the muskie. I'm sure it's Emory, in the big Emory area. He says them guys are catching several down there, you know, a couple of feet long, and he's questioning me about, you know, where they're coming from, and they're always been, you know, the Emory River's always had muskie in it.
Sure have.
Now, I've been told and that they're stocking some muskie down there, and I haven't verified that to make sure, but I will find out, you know, and have had stocked some in the past. So, you know, when you got a 40, 50-pound fish running around with teeth like they got, they eat whatever they want to eat, Mike.
Yeah, I guarantee.
Yeah, they don't cull nothing. They're the you know, they're the number one predator, and they just whatever they want to catch, if they can catch it, they can eat it.
Got that right.
So, but I will try to find out. You know, I don't know. We'll see if they are stocking them.
You know, Billy Scantlin lives there beside Dad. He always talked about the big muskie that he caught up there in Daddy's Creek, and you know, that Emory goes on up through there, and Daddy's Creek's really a little bit bigger than the Emory, you know. And it's all running back up that way out to Wartburg and everything, and you know, they catch smallmouth and muskie and stuff in it all the way out through there. So,
yeah,
it don't surprise me a bit. Them fellas catching them down there, lower end of the Emory.
I agree. Make sure, folks, I'll tell you announcements there. East Tennessee Sportsman Association meeting will be next Tuesday, the 16th, 7 o'clock, at Rome Street Grill. And the food down there is great. The meetings are great. Just need to come and attend. And I'll tell you right now, Karen Ward has got the website. I get it's on Facebook, but man, it is just absolutely loaded with good information. Anything you can think of. Pictures, fishing, hunting. This guy putting hooks in his arm, showing you how to get them out, and all this kind of stuff. I mean, it's just anything, and it all related to, a lot of it, to TWRA. So, you know, you can get that, get on there, just type in the East Tennessee Sportsman Association when you log into Facebook, and, you know, you're going to see a whole lot of stuff, I promise you. A lot of interesting stuff. She just keeps on. I don't know where she finds all this stuff. It comes out of all the magazines and stuff. You know, just things she picks up that's online and on and on. But it's full of information. I think you'd really be pleased with what she's doing with that. And then, you know, if the members has got some stuff they want to put on, it's very easy to do that. So, yeah, Mike, so that kind of thing. Next week, my guest over here will be Corey Allen. He's a muskie guide here locally. I've had several people asking me about the muskies in the last month or so, and Corey's going to come over, bring some baits, tell us about, you know, what he's learned about these fish over the years and that kind of thing. And you know, Edgemore Outdoors, they've got contact numbers for him and stuff. If you're looking for him, just stop by at Edgemore. They'd be more than glad to put you in contact with him and get you set up if you want a guide trip for these muskies. And I
want to remind our viewers, if any of them's interested in going to that expo, they need to call in and get these free tickets.
Yeah, we got just about 15 minutes, Mike. So we got 5 tickets here. We're gonna give them away. You know, if it's easier for you to pick them up here at the studio, Herschel said you could pick them up from 1 to 4 o'clock Monday through Friday. And if it's easier to pick them up at the church, well, you can pick them up there at the church office on your way into the expo. So let's say whatever makes it easy for you. There's a couple of callers right now. So hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
You got those free tickets?
Yes, sir. I'll need your names. All I need.
My name is Brent Munger.
Brent Munger. Let's see. Okay, Mr. Munger. Glad you called in, man. I hope you're a full-time viewer of the show.
I am.
Good, good.
Yep, I like to put some more crappie on there.
Put some more crappie on there. Well, I tell you, Mike, he's either got to catch them all or that's it. I mean, he don't want you to catch any. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I fish the Ray Brown. I just worry him out all the time.
All right. Okay.
All right. Have a good one.
Okay, buddy. Appreciate you calling. Now, are you going to pick your ticket up at the church?
I will.
All right, sir. Thank you. I'll turn your name in.
Thank you.
All right, buddy.
Write it on the back of it or what? Be good.
I'll attach a sticky note to that, Mike, when I get home. I'm writing their names down right now.
Okay.
So there's one ticket gone. That's great. Glad to hear from Mr. Munger, and we'll be great. Okay. Now, Mike, back to what we was talking about. Old Corey Allen, Edgemore Outdoors. Yeah, you folks need to get in touch with him. Go by there. They'll be more than glad to put you in contact with him and there at Edgemore. Good to have Edgemore back as a sponsor of the show. They got, just on and on up there. Jim's always keeping up to date. New stuff. It's amazing what he gets in up there, but I'm sure proud that he does. I'm going to give y'all a little tip. I might have mentioned this a few weeks back. I don't know. Ran into Liz Phelps, the boat saver dealer here local, Mike, and she had a spinnerbait in her hand, and she said, "I want you to look at this spinnerbait." And I thought, well, okay. I thought it was new. I mean, and she had that thing, and she said, "You ain't gonna believe this, what that thing looked like before I started cleaning on it." But she said, all I done was sprayed it down with that boat saver, and said I didn't know what it would do. But it shined that spinnerbait up. It looked like a new one. The blades, and the thing that got me was the skirt.
Yeah.
So she told me to try it, and I said, "All right, I will." And when these natural rubber skirts are awful bad, Mike, to wad up and stick.
Kind of just melt together.
Melt together.
Yeah.
Well, I went through my box and I picked up a couple of them there, and I had a rag, and I sprayed them down with that boat saver, and I just went to rolling that rag around on that skirt, and buddy, next thing you know, it looked like it was brand new. Hey, it may not work for you, but if you're using boat saver, that's just another way I got it figured down. That's just a little more extra you get out of that bottle.
Yeah.
Try that on something. Try that on some spinnerbait skirts, some rubber jig skirts, some silicone skirts. See if it don't slick them up, because, man, I couldn't believe it. And how that thing cleaned that up, Mike. I really couldn't.
Very.
All right, we got some callers coming in, look like. Okay. Let's see. Hello, caller.
Yeah, this is
Lamprey.
TED.
Yes, sir.
Lamprey.
Yeah, TUD,
That's right.
Lamprey, and whatever else we want to call you. Is that all right?
Well, it worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, Uncle Mike called him last name.
Yeah.
I want you to know you shouldn't be working Uncle Bill like you do.
Yeah.
I mean, next thing you know, Uncle Mike will be have his arm in a sling,
Yeah.
catching all the fish for you.
Yeah, right. Somebody's got to catch 'em.
You was talking about that spray.
Yeah.
I'll tell you another thing. if you'll take 1/3 cup of water
Mm-hmm.
and 2/3 cup of rubbing house alcohol,
Mm-hmm.
not the drinking kind of,
I got you. Yeah, okay.
and it will renew the rubber on them.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know that.
And if you want to, like you get out and your windows are have ice on them,
Yes, sir.
if you'll spray that on them and just wipe them off, you don't have to scrape them.
Ah. Oh, that's good to know.
Because that alcohol in it keeps the water thawed about 100 degrees
Mm-hmm.
below zero,
Yeah, I got you.
and it will renew your windshield wipers.
Well, heck, that's great, man. And that's 2/3 cup of alcohol, and
Right.
and a third cup of
Of water.
I got you.
Just put it in a spray bottle, and it won't freeze.
Yeah. Okay. 10-4, man. That sounds like a plan. I may have to try that.
Just don't drink it.
I got you. Okay. Oh, I swear. Yeah. Well, undoubtedly you're not going to give us your name, so you didn't call in to get a free ticket. Is that it?
Well, I'm still in time out.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know, and
Right. Okay. Well,
I don't know if I can find my way to Clinton.
I understand. I guess you'd have to get your wife to take you. Now, she ain't going to take you anywhere, so that's out.
Well, usually she puts a bag over my head.
Right.
We
Boy.
know.
But, well, you know, at least when I get there, I am surprised.
Yeah. Well, you want to have your wife call in, and she'll give us her name. Maybe she can get a free ticket.
Yeah.
Dang.
Well,
Yeah,
you know, what can I say?
I understand.
Anyway, tell Uncle Jim and Aunt Jean down there at Edgemore I said hello and toodaloo.
I'll do it, man. Appreciate it. See you. All right, bye.
All right.
Good to hear from him. I tell you that. Hello, caller. Who we got?
Hey, Steve.
Yes, sir.
It's Dan Nykerk.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah, Dan.
Are you calling in for a free ticket?
No, I just want to know where Mike was over there at the fishing show. I missed seeing him over there.
Ah, shucks. Let's see. Mike, where was you at?
Saturday?
Yeah, he came over one day.
Yeah.
He sure did.
Been almost all day Saturday over there.
Yeah, he came over one day. Listen, are you going to this expo at Clinton? I know you've been watching the show.
I don't know. Tell me the details on it, Steve. I don't know much about it.
Well, they just have a lot of vendors, and it's a good show. They have they're going to have boats and some trucks and some 4-wheelers, and they'll have some kayaks, and they'll have some deer heads, and they have awesome. Reason I'm saying, if you called in, you can get a free ticket if you want me to put your name down.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, all right.
Hey, where'd y'all catch those big smallmouth? Was it up on Norris?
Well, we call them in the mouth mostly. You devil, you. Yeah, you know when we call them.
No,
Yeah.
I know.
All
That
right.
was good footage, though, Steve.
Well, I appreciate that, Dan. I thought it was too, man. Old Bill had some nice ones, and I did catch a couple, but we was on the track of them and had some nice fish.
Well, hey, tell Mike I'm ready to go catch him anytime he wants to hook up and go.
Okay. Yeah, you going crappie fishing or bass?
No, we're not going to crappie fish. We're going to go catch those brownies.
I hear you, man. I'll get him. Mike, you heard that, didn't you?
I heard.
Okay. He said he heard you.
All right, guys. I'll let you go. I just wanted to call in and shout at you.
Hey, I appreciate you, Dan. See you later, man. Now
Bye,
listen,
buddy.
you know to go by the church office. You can pick that ticket up here or at the church office up there on the
Okay.
way in. But you'll like the show, I promise you.
All right, buddy.
See you, buddy.
See you.
All right. Let's get another caller here, Mike. Hello, caller.
Hey, Steve, this is Liz.
Hey, Liz, man, I'm glad you held on. Just hold on. We've got you now. What can we do for you?
Well, I thought I'd get a free ticket.
You got it, man. You got it. Every bit of it. Okay.
All right. It's a good show tonight.
Hey, appreciate you, Liz. Sure do, buddy. You heard me tell about the boat.
I did.
Okay.
It does work.
It does work. It sure does. I can verify that. I tried it on 2 or 3 different things there. It does a nice job. I was kind of skeptical, but it worked. It definitely did.
That's awesome. Listen, I'll just pick up that ticket there at the station, okay?
You want to pick yours up here?
Yeah.
All right. Check with Herschel. From between 1 and 4, you can get it.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Steve.
Thank you, Liz. Bye-bye. All right. Okay, Mike. We've got 3 tickets gone.
Yeah, 2 left.
Got 2 left. We've got about 3 minutes or so. 3.5. Okay, dokie. Good deal. Man, we hadn't got to talk about the tournaments, folks. Listen, the tournament season is here. It's knocking on the door. I mean, you know, this thing's getting geared up. It'll be wild and woolly here in another 2 weeks.
Yes, sir. It sure will.
Hello, caller.
Hey, Steve.
Yes, sir.
I was calling in about the tickets.
Yeah, buddy. What's your name?
Mike Pennington.
Mike Pennington. Okay. F-I-N.
Pick them up here or at the church?
Well, at the church, and I kind of come in late on this, so where is the church up there?
It's the Second Baptist Church there in Clinton, right across from the hatchery. Just go right by the Sheriff's Detention Center right there, and beautiful place. You can't miss it.
That's on the river.
It's up there on the side of the river there in Clinton.
What's the hours on it?
2 to 5 or 6, something like that. Yeah.
Main event 6:15.
6:15 on the main event. Got Jimmy Houston's going to be there as a guest speaker. Man, they just have an awesome setup. They've got deer hunting stuff, deer exhibits, head at mounts, and fishing stuff, and the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, they're gonna feed you at 4:15.
Yeah, got a meal at 4:15. They got they're gonna shoot some skeet down there on the lower end of the grounds up there. Have that, and just the kid said he's gonna have a fish tank up there this year where the kids could fish. So if you've never been, you're going to enjoy it, I promise you.
Well, I haven't. My other question, Ben, if you'll tell me a little bit, I'm interested in Mike's rig when he's crappie fishing there a little bit.
Oh, Lordy. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just started out with 2 hooks, tie one on and drop down foot to 18 inches and tie another hook on and then drop down anywhere from 8 inches to a foot below that and put a bell sinker on the bottom. And, you know, it's put a couple of minnows
Let
on.
the sinker stay on the bottom.
Yeah, let the sinker sit on the bottom and just drop it straight down into the trees and on the rocks and anything else that you can find down there as far as structure them crappies against, you know, just more or less moving around to find the right depth. And once you usually find the right depth, then, you know, everywhere you go, if you stay in that depth and find structure to hit, there's usually crappie there.
What was the last water temperature that you was aware of?
45.
Yeah, 45 degrees. Mike, you going to pick this ticket up here at the station or up there at the church?
At the church.
Perfect. Thank you, buddy. Go ahead.
Yeah.
And I appreciate the information, and I appreciate the ticket there, and be looking forward to seeing you.
Buddy, be looking forward to seeing you. And, yeah, you can pin Mike down more on them, what kind of that color minnows he's using next time you see him.
Yeah.
All right, I sure will. I appreciate it.
All right, buddy. Thank you. Okay. What we got, Herschel? All right, folks. See y'all next weekend. God bless you.
Well, good.